パパパパパパパパー。聞こえると思うよ。今始まったよ。Okay. Let's see if this works. As we say, let the floodgates flood open. Hello, everybody. Just starting up here. Let's make sure we're on. I'm not going to be able to look at Twitter while I'm doing this. In fact, I don't know if there's a way. What, you know? Yeah, I started. What? Honey. Ooh, nice. Let's see here. Am I on? Can you guys hear me? Is everything going okay? Let me know. I apologize for all the clicking. My channel link doesn't seem to work. Got another one? What? How does it not work? Uh-oh, here we go, guys. It is starting. If any of you guys are on Twitter and you see any weird stuff like people can't connect to my stream, just let me know. Oh, it gets me so excited hearing that song. Hang on a second. Why is my stream stopped? Hang on a second, guys. Okay, sorry, my thing was frozen, but it's up and running now. I'm not going to translate every little thing they say, of course. I'm just going to tell you all the important stuff. Oh, I like that t-shirt he's got on. Velkana. That, of course, Fujioka-san. We know him. And I'm sure we're going to have the director. Here we go, Daisuke. I feel bad for him. He did directing for Generations Ultimate and now this. He hasn't had his own base game, so I hope he has one coming up. Wait, can you guys not hear me? I thought I was streaming. Wait, you guys can't hear me? Try, I don't know, refreshing? Okay. You know, I should probably redo that tweet. Nah, whatever. Sorry, I'm not talking while I'm typing. I don't know how to do two things at once. Hang on a second, guys. Okay, so it's going to start up by giving us a recap of everything. Just a few days away from the release date. Yeah, so you watch the stream while you listen to the commentary. Sorry about that, guys. This is all recap, so while they're doing recap, I don't mind if you guys have questions or if you guys want to chat a little bit in the chat, that's fine. Oh, NCH, hello. Yeah, live translate, but I have no idea what they're about to say, so forgive me if I miss some stuff. Again, I'm not going to say stuff that we already know because it's just going to be too much. Like here, he's just explaining the differences between the two versions, like what the pre-order bonus is, and all that kind of stuff. We know all this, Yozo. Yeah, he's just letting, he's explaining the Master Edition, so if you don't have World, you can get the package that has both of them and all that stuff. Okay, so he's going to give a recap on the story, which we already know. The stream is an hour and a half, actually. Do you believe that? Yeah, so this starts after you beat Xeno'jiva, after the end of the story for World. Yeah. I hope you guys don't mind if I'm quiet sometimes. It's just I'm listening and there's nothing really interesting or new. And you're probably listening to the actual stream anyways, so hopefully it's not too boring for you. I expect that they're going to announce about the endgame loop in this. They usually do for these types of releases. And I'm expecting them to show off a new monster or something big. Maybe they'll talk about the first DLC like they did with Devil Joe. I hope it's like Rajang or something. Wouldn't that be awesome? So now they're just going over, obviously, the main areas. I think for the first 25 minutes or something, it's going to be a recap of everything we already know. So, yeah, I don't mind just chatting with you guys a little bit why they're going on about this. I'm pumped. I'm going to be playing it on Xbox, although I'm sure PS4 is going to be an awesome version as well. I actually played World on both PS4 and Xbox. I just got tired. I didn't want to play the game twice, so I'm just going to wait and do it on Xbox this time. Guiding your stream is link only. What does that mean? What does that mean, my stream is link only? Can someone check? Wait, it's unlisted? Shit. There we go. Wow. It just shows you how much I do this stuff. I did not know that I had to change it to public. Whoops. Let's try this again. Here we go. So I changed it to public, so hopefully this works now. Okay, cool. Thank you guys for letting me know. Secret stream. 450 hours in PC. Wow. Are they gonna show us the final trailer? I was really excited when I saw this. However, it was even more exciting because in the Japanese one, they didn't call it the Zenogre trailer. They just called it the trailer. So you didn't know going into it that it's gonna have Zenogre. So it was pretty cool when we saw it. We're like, oh my god, that's him. The English, they kind of just blew the lid off before and just called it the Zenogre trailer. So, you know. Right here, in case you guys missed it, they're showing off the new G rank moves for a lot of these monsters. These are moves that they wouldn't have in high rank, or obviously new monsters as well. I love Tiggy. Bracky, my boy. Una saw it. She's like, oh man, Bracky, it's the Mr. Blow Up dude. I'm like, yep. Glavy. Whee! Yeah, like Anjanath, I don't think does that in the real game, does he? I'm not sure. Will I be hosting footage? No. Go to the description in the stream and you can get the official link to the stream. I think it's against the rules for me to use the same footage that they're streaming currently right now. So watch the official stream and listen to this at the same time. It's kind of a weird setup I have going on. Yes, Iceborne looks great. Now, some people have noted this, but take a look at this area in which Zenogre's in. It's not really the ancient forest. It looks really similar, but there's certain areas in here I think that looks different. So I think we'll probably get some more details about this today in the stream. But that's definitely not the ancient forest. Or maybe they're expanding the ancient forest, or it's something else. I don't know. I do love the Razor HyperX Corsair monster here. Yeah, guys, I know the name is out there on the web. I don't want to say it because I don't like to talk about stuff that has been revealed before it's revealed. So that explains why I'm not using the name that I think it probably is. It's because it's just a thing. No problem, Gamma. It's all good. I am delayed compared to this stream. Ugh. I tried doing it on ultra low latency. I was hoping that it wouldn't be that bad. So what version are you guys getting? Are you getting just a standard? Are you getting the premium whatever version? Or I don't know, what version you all getting? I'm curious. I do like that Guardian series. That looks really nice, doesn't it? Yeah, I think the delay is different for everybody, unfortunately. Sorry about that, guys. Wow, all you guys with the deluxe. Nice. Yeah, so he's going to go over the monsters. So it's an ogre, of course. So he said ever since they first announced Iceborne, people have been bugging them. Every single time they do a trailer, people are asking whether or not Zinogre is going to be in it. So, so he's very happy they're able to finally let people know he's in. He's just explaining, you know, two modes, uses electricity. We know all this stuff. Neromieru is the Japanese name. Neromieru. Namiel in English. Elder Dragon. We did need a good water Elder Dragon, so I'm really happy for this. So you're saying the ecology of the monster is really weird, so it's something to enjoy as you actually play the game. I don't think they're going to give away much about it. Neromieru. Not a mieru, it's mieru. Sorry, guys. Neromieru. Interesting. Neromieru. Oh, so yeah, it's because the small little a. It's not mieru, it's mieru. Mieru. Neromieru. Yeah, so he's just talking, you know, returning monsters have new actions in Master Rank, which is G Rank, of course. And of course, there's new subspecies for a bunch of them as well. For those of you who've never played a G Rank game or Master Rank, this is why it's so fun, is because the G Rank or the Master Rank introduces new moves and actions, and it really changes up the fight a little bit. So they're going to talk about the monsters that were announced in commercials. Probably Garuga, I imagine, huh? Oh, they're going to show the commercials. Okay. Yeah, this is the one where I think young Garuga showed up, or is this the Zinogre one? Oh yeah, the Garuga was in here. Do I have any big predictions or hope of what monster they might announce in the stream? I think they're going to announce... I wouldn't be surprised if they announced DLC 1 monster just to show that they're going to be updating this game constantly like they did for World. So I'd love to see something like Rajang or something just big and nasty. But who knows? It could be an Elder Dragon like a Cantor or Conlos. It could be anything. Who knows? It's Demon Bird. Yeah, they are called subspecies in Japanese, ashu, this time. They're not deviants. He says it's not a fighting game, but it sure looks like one, doesn't it? So these are new and returning monsters on one slide. That's really pretty looking. What's the difference between variants and subspecies? It's a long subject. It's more ecology based. I can't go over it now since I'm listening to this. Maybe I'll explain it a little bit later. But basically, subspecies have different abilities than the main species because of the way that they grew up. So usually different elements and stuff like that. Where variance is just taking one aspect of the original monster and making it stronger. This is the really funny commercial they're talking about. Yeah, I agree. Subspecies, variants, deviants. That's a cool subject that I might do a video on. I like the idea. Thank you for that. Never thought about it, but yeah, they're a little bit different, aren't they? I think they're going to bring on that guy. He's an actor. He's a younger actor in Japan. They're going to bring him on the stream and talk, I think. You're very welcome, guys. Thank you. Wow, they're telling everybody they can't record or take pictures with their phones coming from this moment forward, so here comes new stuff. So first thing they're going to do is introduce the actor. I have no interest in translating this actor stuff, so unless it's really interesting, we can just chat. And I'm going to look at the chat here on YouTube. Just let me know what's going on. I mean, you guys don't need to know about this guy. I don't need to know about this guy. Yeah, I'm curious about Endgame 2. I think they're going to talk about it today. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. I think they're going to show a making of video actually of this. We're going to show a little bit of the set and all the fun stuff that they did. Do I think Iceborne will be 2 of 3 title update for World? I don't think they're thinking about a 3rd update, no. I think maybe they'll do it, but I don't think they've decided. I think they think of this as the final big update expansion. It's a brand new game practically. The no photos while it's live streamed is stupid. It's a Japanese thing. Like when I went to Monster Hunter Festa, they said you can't take pictures. I'm like, it's being live streamed. Like, what the heck? It upset me. Yeah, so he's been playing since Freedom Unite or Monster Hunter Portable 2nd G here in Japan. So he's a OG hunter. Yeah, so in Japan, you know, Freedom Ultimate was huge here, right? Like everybody at school, everybody at work, everyone was playing it. It was a cultural phenomenon. Are you American? Yes, I am American. I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, of all places. Moved here when I was 21. So she's asking what his first weapon was when he started playing Monster Hunter when he was younger. So it was longsword. Darn, longsword is too popular, man, around the world. Oh wait, did he say Taiken? And I thought he said Tachi. Taiken is greatsword. Sorry guys, I'm really out of it tonight. It was a long day, okay? Sorry, I think he said Taiken, and that's greatsword. Sorry guys. So he's asking how many of you guys started with greatsword. Lots of hands. So now he's using bow. That's his main weapon right now, is bow. Well, bow became like the next melee weapon, if you ask me. That's one of the things I didn't quite like personally about it in World, was the bow felt like a melee weapon. Really close to the monster, going crazy. He said he started doing bow from World, which makes sense, because it is a melee weapon. Yeah, so he's just saying he's not into weapons that use guard. Bad boy. Hey, go evade Lansing. You don't have to guard, you know. They're going to show off the making of video of that commercial. This is another thing that they do here in Japan that I really like. I find it fun. All this extra B-roll that they take. Yes, guys, in case you didn't know, they do all the audio in the studio. They don't do it live, of course. You're terrible at listening to Japanese. Any tips? Learn Japanese. It takes time. Listening will come. It just takes time, you know. Just learn the words, practice, and eventually it'll start to click. It's like a weird decoder in your head. Like one day when you just practice enough, all of a sudden you start to be able to pick up words out of sentences. It's pretty cool. It's the immersion factor once you've been studying it long enough. It's a funny commercial. I like all the commercials that they do for Monster Hunter here in Japan. Do they have fun commercials where you live, or do they even have Monster Hunter commercials? Or is it just a Japanese thing? Say it all. Good stuff. They're just joking. I'm not going to try to, you know, keep up with all this type of chit chat on this stage. It's not important. Can I talk more? You want to see if my mic is picking me up correctly? Okay, you must be delayed or something. I've been talking pretty steadily. No commercials in Australia, sadly. Aww. This event is set for an hour and a half, so it's going to go on for an hour and 8 more minutes. Right now, they just did a recap of all the stuff. They're showing about the commercial. They haven't revealed anything new yet, so you haven't missed anything if you're just coming in now. But moving forward, who knows? I think they're going to do the stage demo of Zinogre. They'll probably explain about the end game and who knows what else. Is the audio working okay for you guys? I don't stream, so I really don't know whether or not it's too loud or too low or whatever. I just put on the what do you call it? The bullet mic, so it's above my computer, so it's far away. It's not blocking my screen. Gunshot mic? I can't remember the term off the top of my head. Shotgun mic, that's the term. Shotgun mic, yeah. I definitely recommend shotgun mics, guys. What it does is it does like a little stream towards your mouth, so it picks up your voice, and you can have the mic above your computer or your monitor, so you don't see it on video, you don't see it covering anything on your screen. It's really nice. Am I going to do a review video for Iceborne? Yes. Obviously, unlike World though, I had my review day one because I was able to complete the game. I'm not going to have a review day one for Iceborne. I'll be playing it along with everyone else, but I don't know, give me a week or two to finish the game, and I will do a review video for sure. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be great. But I do want to do a review because I think some people who are not used to Monster Hunter and the Ultimate releases, they might be leery, right? They might not know, okay, how many monsters are there? How many hours of gameplay is the story? And those are things that I think people want to know. So I want to answer it. I just don't know because I haven't played it. So will I do Iceborne live stream? No. I don't often do live stream, guys, because I work full time, as you guys probably know, and I'm a single father, so I don't even know when I have time to play a game. It just, I find a pocket here and there and I play. Live streaming's tough. I'm not good at it. It requires setup, skills. It's just something that it's really hard for me, so I prefer to do video content. Sorry, I've been ignoring their talk because I don't think it's very important. $1,600 people listening to me chat as I watch this? That's crazy. You guys are too nice. Hopefully there'll be some interesting stuff going on here so I can explain it to you guys and you'll be happy you came. Up until this point right now, nothing new yet. So, but yeah, they're going to announce something new, but they haven't announced it yet. So you guys are safe if you're just joining now. The chart with all the monsters, I don't think that's all the monsters. I think that chart is just everything that they've announced up until now. I think it's very possible there's other monsters, and of course this game's going to have a year's worth of DLC as well, so they're going to add in new monsters as they go on, just like they did for World. For basically all intents and purposes, Iceborne is the next major release for Monster Hunter. It's just they're doing it for the first time as a DLC, not as a separate release, which is great. They're still talking about the commercial? Man. It's really boring. They're just saying, hey, what about the commercial do you think is the most interesting point of the commercial? He's like, oh, the camera cuts to the footage of the monsters I think is really cool. I mean, they're just chatting, You know how it goes. Japanese is another one of those languages that you can talk over and over again and really not say anything. You're just saying words. It's like nothing to translate. She's asking how far he is in Monster Hunter World. Time-wise, he's gonna lie. He's lying. He should know. What? 200 something hours? That's it? Casual. He's a filthy casual, and they're all like, wow, you really played a lot of it. So this guy is a Japanese actor, and he appeared in the Monster Hunter commercial here. So, there's fans of this guy, so this is fan service. Well, remember, Monster Hunter World is the first console Monster Hunter in recent time, right? It's always portable, which means a lot of comedians and people who had to wait for their turn on stage, they'd all just play the game in the back, So because it's portable, they can get a lot of hours. So I think most people here could easily put in 1,000 hours on Monster Hunter because it was portable. But World, you've got to be in front of a TV or a monitor, so I hope that xCloud comes to Japan and I can stream it, which means I could play it on my phone or iPad remotely. Then I'd be able to play a much more of World than I can currently. That would be really cool. Show us the live stream video. It's in the description of basic info for this stream, guys. Or it's on my Twitter. I've put in over 10,000 hours in the series so far, which I'm sure is comparable to a lot of you guys as well. Link in info. Link in broken in info. Is it? Let me try to fix it then. I don't know. It seems right for me, so sorry if it is broken, but I do have it linked all over my Twitter. They're still talking to this guy, man. Who do you often play with? Oh, I play with my friends. See, he's saying the same thing, right? He says he plays with his friends, but he likes to go out drinking with them. But if they go out, they can't play it because it's a console game. This is where I'm telling you, they're going to be making a Monster Hunter for Switch. They have to. It's Japanese culture here to be able to play and go out with friends and play it portable. So we'll let World and Iceborne have their reign, and then I imagine once that dust clears, then they'll talk about the next Monster Hunter. So if you guys are just coming in here because I see a bunch of new guys here, they haven't announced anything new yet, and they're doing an interview with a Japanese celebrity who was in a commercial here, so they're just fluffing it and milking it right now. Yeah, I do think that they're going to make a Monster Hunter designed specifically for Switch, and I think it would be Japan focused. It has to be, because obviously it won't sell as much as World or Iceborne in the West. But Switch is it's huge here in Japan. I mean, World sold really well, but it's not going to sell like 4 million, 5 million copies, you know. It'll be interesting though to see what they do, because I mean, they could make a Switch only Monster Hunter and sell 5 million here, but I don't think they're going to sell more than 4 million overseas. So PS4, PS5 is the way to go if they want to get, you know, 10 million plus sales. Be interesting to see what they do. I mean, a multi-console Monster Hunter would be pretty sweet as well, you know. Gaijin is in Japan? Yeah, I've lived here for 17 years, guys. 17 years. Do you believe that? She's saying, you know, when they were making the commercial, he got to play some Iceborne, and they're going to ask him what he thought about it. How do I feel about Zinogre being back? I'm hyped. I think it's great. Zinogre's always been one of my favorite monsters to hunt. And I think people are going to fall in love with him, just like everyone else. Is it true work in Japan is hell? No, it depends on where you work. Are there a lot of hellish places? Yeah, definitely. Is there a culture for working late? Sure. But it depends on the company, really. Yeah, Ziggy's going to be great. And Ziggy always has really good weapons, too, so... What's my favorite Monster Hunter weapon? Prowler, of course. Have I looked into Parsec? No. Maybe I will, but I'm just going to wait for xCloud for streaming it. Would I be more hyped for Gore Magala? I don't know. Gore Magala and Zinogre in my eyes are equal in how much I love them. They're both great, fabulous monsters, so... "33 minutes and counting, and we haven't had anything new. Stop yapping with this guy." I suppose this is really interesting for a lot of Japanese watchers who know this guy and like him. Yeah, I'm doing a live stream today. I don't normally do that, so I gotta watch my mouth. I don't swear in my YouTube videos. It's a conscious choice, but I do have kind of a potty mouth in real life, so I'm gonna try to be very careful not to say anything bad. Yeah. I mean, we were talking about Monster Hunter in the future, maybe for Switch or whatever. Like, who knows? But I think in the meantime, for the next year, they're going to be doubling down on Iceborne. So I don't think we're going to be hearing anything about anything for at least a year. Man, are they talking forever, huh? How hard is it to make friends even if you speak Japanese? It's hard to make friends anywhere in the world this day, you know? 2019? It's tough, isn't it? Like, especially when you're an adult, you're either working all the time or you've got a family. I think meeting people at work is the biggest way to make friends, but I think it's important to have hobbies. Try to join a club or something, because it's not easy to make friends when you're an adult, like, period. I think that's a universal truth. 2,000 plus of you guys here to hear me yapping over the stream. Uh, Hopefully you guys won't regret it. Once they get to new news and I can share it, maybe you guys will be happy. Man, so many people hearing me talk. Depression stream. Well, I hope it's not depression stream. I'm just telling you guys, don't feel bad if you're having a hard time making a friend. It's not easy, but you can do it. And friends, when you're an adult, I think it's easier to make a better friend faster because there's maturity, you know. Sorry, sometimes mid-thought when I'm talking, I get tripped up because I can hear the Japanese audio in my ear, so I'm not used to doing this, so I get a little weird. Someone was asking about my PC. It's still, NVIDIA responded to me and they told me that, hey, I know it's Founders Edition, but we didn't sell it. You bought it from MSI. You have to contact MSI. So I've emailed MSI. Okay, enough of that. They're going to prepare. They're going to have him play against Zinogre. All right, live play. Finally, guys, the good stuff, the juicy stuff. All right. Plastic Boys, thank you for a donation. You didn't have to do that. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Yo, my mic is dying? Is it? I don't know. Is the audio bad for all of you guys? I hope not. I don't know. How's my audio, guys? Is it dying? Or is it okay? Okay, never mind, guys. If my mic's fine, maybe it's your stream. Just do a refresh. Fujioka-san is just reminding them that, you know, Zinogre causes Thunder Blight, which increases how much stun damage you take. So making sure that you don't get zapped and then KO'd is going to be really important when you fight it, which we knew. I hope Ryozo uses hammer and starts goofing around during the hunt like he usually does. He's usually hilarious. Use a sock trap. Yeah, so they're going to play all four of them. Show us Zinni. So Diozo's just saying right now that, oh, thank you, Tom Hill, for the donation. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Diozo was just saying that you can use the Clutch Claw easier, I think he said, when it's electrified. I think that's what he said. But he also said that they did keep in the idea that you can capture bugs off its back when you topple it over. So I'm happy to see that that's still in the game, being able to capture bugs when you topple it. Anyways, we'll see the hunt, so we'll see how the Clutch Claw works with this monster. There we go. I wonder where they're going to hunt it. Which map? Coral Reef? Oh, he's right there in the upper left. They dropped him right in the area when he wanted to stop. He wanted to explain what was going on. But you know, when you do master rank, you don't choose your starting point just like high rank. So they're trying to go to camp and burn some time so they can talk about it. Well, that's hilarious. Drop him right on top of the monster. He said they didn't do a rehearsal of this hunt at all or anything. Yeah, that gun lance is pretty. Lower left. Is that a gun lance or is it a lance? I can't tell. Oh, they ran into the ebony Odogaron as well. Boy, they're really having a hard time. They're not really talking about anything because they can't figure out a good place to stop and talk. Look at the tail on that thing. It looks so good. Oh. So I think Allegiana is also on the map right now. They're having a real hard time getting everybody together. Apparently all the other guys that we're not seeing, they have all these other monsters on their screen right now. Yeah, Zin's big. Yeah, I think that's the acidic glavinus armor that he is on. It's a nice little, cute little slam. Oh, come on, Ebony. This has got to be the hardest game in the world to demo because the monsters just do what they want to do. Well, I hope we can see a turf war. That'd be fun. Yeah, the remix of Zinogre's main theme sounds great, doesn't it? Johnny Sins fan, I didn't realize you sent me a donation as well. Thank you very much. That's super kind of you. So right now Diozo has taunt on, I think. So he's trying to get the monster to follow him. Ooh, look at that. And now he's leaving. What the heck? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Guys, they're not really saying anything of interest in the commentary. They're just laughing at everything that's going on, which it's funny. Is that purple sharpness up there on the left, or is that white? It looks purple, doesn't it? Yeah, that looks like purple sharpness, doesn't it? Man, they're doing a horrible job showing off this hunt. They really are. Yeah, Zinogre's like, I didn't sign up for this. Sheesh. Yeah, they should have prepared something like the Coliseum or Arena or whatever it is called. They're just having such a hard time showing off the monster. Oh, well, see, they're actually fighting it. That's good. Zinogre with his confident strut. I wonder if they added any new moves that we can see. Zinogre is one of my favorite monsters to knock out using a hunting horn, because usually the head sits low and it's just perfect for a horn. Wow, he stayed on his back for quite a, like, statically. He didn't even, like, wiggle. Soul Taker, thank you very much. Wow, you guys are crazy. I didn't think anyone would actually... I didn't even realize I had a donation button on this, so thank you so much. I wish there was something interesting to translate here, but there just isn't yet. This guy sucks at bow. Wow. Like, what is he doing? Maybe they got him to agree to just walk around so that we could see the monster well. It's a knee looking good. He's less green than I thought, you know? Like, he's usually much more... the contrast on his green is usually higher. So he looks a little bit more subdued. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't know. What do you guys think about how he looks? I think the textures are fabulous. I like the fur is more predominant than usual. I wish he looked a little bit more green, but he looks good. This is a monster that I've always preferred to solo because it's just... he's very easy to read once you get used to his moves. They're going to get the bugs. Oh, they're going to use the net on the back? They keep showing the wrong screen. Yeah, so you're able to use the net to capture the bugs this time. Not the bug net, but the... yeah, so those are thunder bugs, guys. And you'll need those for upgrading its armor and weapons and stuff like that. Tabbers, thank you. Wow. Passing on to say hi to the best guy and dad on the internet. Thank you for the commentary, man. Well, thank you. Jaco Hunter, $2. Why not support a single father that hunts? You guys. You all gonna make me cry. No, thank you so much. Okay, come on, Diozo. Show off some more as an ogre. I want to see what it looks like when you mount it. That'd be fun. And they're not even using the clutch claw like they said that they would, right? I dare say, I think that Yuri, our wonderful community manager in the US, I think he does a better job at demoing this game than the other developers do. Oh man, the effects on that is awesome. What is up with that effect? That was so cool. Why does he feel slower? He does, doesn't he? He seems to be moving at like high rank speed. Definitely not as fast as he did in previous games. But he looks great. Yes, I like the new moves. I like the effects. The lighting is great. Imagine at nighttime. Oh, Johnny, that's a really good point. Can you imagine how pretty the monster looks during the night map? Oh, that'd be so nice. Okay, they're going to show off new lance skills. Come on. I think he's going to show us a lot of clutch claw. I think he's going to go for the clutch counters here. If Zinogre wants to cooperate, of course. Of course, Zinogre doesn't. Director just got killed. Oh man, the effects on that slam is so cool. Look at how the ground explodes. That is so cool. Ooh. I like this. This looks great. Do you think they're playing the PS4 Pro? Yeah, they're playing PS4 Pro. Yeah, he retaliated after the flinch. That looked great. So I think what we're seeing here now is Zinogre looks much more fun right now. I think before we saw it when it was just charged up and he really wasn't that fast and aggressive, but this is a combination of both being charged up and enraged, and that's what's making him so much more... Oh, what was that? I know my audio is desynced, so you guys can't see what I'm commenting on, but he did that like little swipe with his claw and then the downward strike like a lightning bolt. It was so cool. Yeah, it definitely looks way better in the dark. There's a new gauge under the stamina bar. That there is. I don't know what that little blue bar, right? Underneath stamina? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Sorry. Volcano's set bonus apparently. Okay. It makes sense. I want to see them cut the tail off. I want to see that juicy Zinogre tail. Yeah, I think it's the dynamic lighting that was changing the colors of what he looked like up above. Yeah, he looks great. Yeah, so he's saying that if you take the bugs using the net, it is actually helping to reduce his charged state. So it's not like you're just gathering items. You are contributing to the hunt and making it better, so don't feel bad if you are collecting bugs. It's actually the correct thing to do. There we go. There's the mount. He's trying to show off how soft the fur is on his back. Ride on. Monster Hunter Stories, guys. If you haven't played that, it's so good. So good. Yeah, if you can't see the stream, I don't know. Maybe it is a region thing. I don't know. I think Rosa was just joking that they changed, one of them changed their armor during the hunt so that it had better thunder resistance because I think they were getting their butt kicked. So Dios is saying, okay, I think we've seen enough. So I think they're going to skip. So we still have 40 minutes in the stream, so I'm hoping for some news here. If they don't give us really good, juicy news, I will be disappointed. I was hoping that they would show Zinogre in the new map. Oh, don't waste 10 minutes saying what did you think, please. Please don't. He's just saying he was embarrassed to play on screen. They're just talking about how they spent a lot of time remaking the model for it to make it look really cool. Ichiro, thank you very much. I think we can really make swimming work next game. Yeah, maybe. I liked it. I was a Lance player, so I liked underwater. It was fun. They're saying, hey, what did you think about Zinogre? And he's like, I didn't even see it that often. Yeah, if you guys are just joining the stream now, they haven't shown anything new yet. They just got done showing off some gameplay against Zinogre in the Coral Highlands, but they haven't announced anything new yet. I think that'll be the next section coming up. Yeah, just some starter packs in Japan here. Just some special sets. I don't think they're actual custom units though. I think it's just a set, you know, for those who haven't bought it in a PS4 yet. Nothing really big here. I wonder, are they doing a custom PS4? I bought the Rathalos custom PS4 Pro, which was for World. So I'm not going to buy another PS4, but I do like the finish of the Monster Hunter World one. Monster Hunter World. Am I getting the collector's edition? I actually haven't decided. Team Darkside in. Very nice to see you around. No, I don't know which edition I'm getting actually. I've been debating it for a while. Because I want to buy it for Xbox. But I'm going to get the PS4 version as well. I just don't know which version to get yet. Yeah, so I'm expecting some new stuff to come over in the next 30 minutes, guys. So I think the juicy part is coming up. Okay, finally, they're saying goodbye to the actor so we can talk. He's going to give us his party message. Thank you for coming to see me. Okay, yes, you're very happy you got to do a commercial for Monster Hunter and you love Monster Hunter. We know that. Thank you for being here. Goodbye. Oh man, is he just patting it? He literally is saying nothing of value, so there's like nothing to translate here. I can't wait to play with the rest of you guys, is pretty much what he's saying. Yeah, thank you for coming to see me suck at Bo, pretty much. I'm happy he chose Bo, though, because we got to see the armor and that weapon design. They looked really cool. Sorry, I'm not meaning to be mean at him. It's just we came for the news, you know? So the fact that they took 30 minutes to talk to him and show off Zenogre was a little long. I'm sure he's a fabulous actor, so... Alright, give us the goods. Okay, here we go. News Corner, they said. Here we go, guys. What, are they talking about Festa? Yep, Monster Hunter Festa. Okay. 19 to 20. I really wish they did Monster Hunter Fest in the West. I really do enjoy this event. I have a video actually of me blogging it once. So they're going to do two different venues here. They're going to have one in Makuhari Messe, November 24th. That's going to be where they're doing Tokyo Game Show. So I'll go to that one for sure. Then they'll have one in the Osaka at the ATC Hall. This is a free event that they do here in Japan where they do like a time attack thing on stage. And they have other really cool things like photo opportunities. You can see concept art. And they usually sell really cool concept books. So I'll definitely buy one and share whatever information I can get from that. Yeah, so they're going to do a time attack challenge during this. So, 2 tournaments. Usually they have like, I want to say 6 to 7 venues for Festa. So this time it's definitely lower than they normally do. But I'm really happy that they're doing it because we see some really cool hunts on these things. And they live stream all of them. You know what this tells me? November and January, it almost seems like they timed it out so they can announce a new DLC thing at each one of these festas. It would not surprise me if they announced something DLC today, another one in November, and then they announce DLC at the January event in Osaka. That would make a lot of sense. But then again, they've been announcing everything in the West, not in Japan, so maybe not. This is probably why they're not doing an English stream, because they're talking about all this Japanese stuff. But I'm going to go. I will tweet out lots of images, and I'll share whatever I find there. So Yo's is just saying they've got lots of cool ideas for the event, so he thinks it's going to be interesting. They finally completed the 15th anniversary of main visual. Key visual, sorry. They remade the package art from the original Monster Hunter. Naked. So this is a venue that they're going to be doing in Japan, where they're going to be doing sort of like a exhibition showing off, 15th anniversary of Monster Hunter. They usually have really cool development books and stuff on sale there. Naked, I think, is the name of the company that is in charge of creating the event hall. Naked. I'm going to go to this if it's in Tokyo. Ryan Gates, thank you very much for the donation. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I went to the 10th anniversary and they had tons of interesting books and materials, and I've used some of it for my videos. So I'm very excited for whatever they have here. I mean, the art's cool. I mean, they recreated the first box. Naked is funny for a name. So when is it? When are you guys doing this? I'm going to go. I'm going to tweet out lots of pictures. Yeah, so at the event that they're going to be doing for the 15th anniversary, they'll have a sort of like Monster Hunter experience, where they have sort of like a map that goes through all these different areas, and they're all themed, right? I went to the last one for the 10th one, so like the forest might be one theme, like concept art, the desert might be something else, and then, they'll theme off the exhibition hall. They'll probably just go through saying like, flashbacks of all the themes that, here's the image, all the things that they've done in the past with forest areas or volcanic areas and stuff like that. It's a really nice thing that they did for the 10th anniversary, so I'll have to dig it up. I've got tons of images that I tweeted from the 10th anniversary one. It's not really like an event, so they don't stream, they don't do any stage events. It's more of a, what do you call it, like an exhibition, right? You go there and you see concept art and you see stuff like that. They're using projected mapping to make it feel like you're inside Monster Hunter World. Flaps McGee, thank you very much for the donation. That is super kind of you. Thank you. Yeah, I apologize, guys. The 15th anniversary exhibition hall that they're going to be setting up here in Japan is not of interest to you guys so much as the images from it when I go. Wow, it is raining really hard outside. So they're teaming up with PayPay so that you can get a it's just like some special like giveaway card that they're doing for cash. This is not a big deal here, one. This is just something that they're doing in Akihabara. Just a collector's item if you're in Tokyo during this time. But you have to spend over $30 using PayPay, which is that really weird QR code payment system that they're trying so hard to push here in Japan. I'm not that interested. So September 6th and 7th are going to be there's that center street in Shibuya, like the shopping district right after that sidewalk, the center guy they call it. They're going to be decorating it and jacking it with Monster Hunter themed stuff. This is more of just of a decorational thing that they're doing downtown in Shibuya. So if you're in Shibuya, September 6th and 7th, you'll be able to enjoy this. You know what? I think I'll go during lunch. September 6th, it's from noon to 8 p.m. I'll probably just go during lunch and I'll take photos and I will upload them to my Twitter. So if you follow me on Twitter, I'll tweet out pictures. They're giving away wet tissues because it's really hot here in Japan right now. So you use these to wipe your forehead or whatever sweats. They'll have cool ice tissues with a Monster Hunter sticker. Again, this kind of stuff is just fun marketing for the street. It's not really a big deal. There's still 25 more minutes to the stream, Lawrence. So fingers crossed that they'll have some juicy details coming up, I hope. Because right now they haven't given any news for the game itself. They've only talked about marketing stuff. So I think they're saving that for the end. They usually do, because once they talk about the game and then they move on to promotional stuff, a lot of people will just leave the stream. So I think they save all the juicy stuff for last. And no, those are not butt wipes, guys. So they're teaming up with Totori, the city. Are they going to do another one of those like sauna things? Like a themed hot spring? If so, that's awesome, because they did that and I really wanted to go. Let's find out. Totori. It's a hot spring? No? What the heck? So they're going to be doing sand art in Totori, themed to Monster Hunter. That is so weird. Wow. It's ice, but they're using sand. Oh, that is so funny. Oh, they have a sketch they're going to show off. So they're going to make sand art of this. So it has Tigrex, Velcana, Rathalos, and the cute little Prowler, or Palico. Oh, that's so... Why are they making it out of sand, though? You'd almost think that they want to go to Hokkaido and do it out of ice. It'd be cool. Like, if you're in Totori, if you're going through there, that'll be a really cool photo to stamp a picture of. September 28th through October 31st. It's going to be right in front of Totori Station, actually, so should be very easy to go to. I've never actually been to Totori, I don't think so. And they're going to do a stamp rally there, so if you just want to get collectible stamps, you can do that as well. Sandborn. At this point, they're just pulling off everything that they can do, I think. Yeah, these collaborations are just getting totally bizarre. I love it. It's just so random. Ice Monster. I don't know Ice Monster. It's a Taiwanese, was it, ice candy? Like shaved ice? Shaved ice. Yeah, so they're going to have special themed shaved ice for September 4th through the 23rd. This is an Omotesando, so it's over by Harajuku, guys. So if you are in Harajuku in September, starting tomorrow, wow, okay, you can get some themed Monster Hunter shaved ice. But it's like ice cream and shaved ice. It's he said it's different. He says it's not like water ice. It's a little bit more. There's a more texture to it. I guess if you're in Taiwan, maybe you know what Ice Monster is. It looks good though, doesn't it? And it's so hot out right now. Man, that stuff will really hit the spot. And that's really close to Shibuya, so I might be able to do both of those in the same day. That'd be fun. Oh, they even got a video of this? This is one of the new head managers of the Monster Hunter fan club showing off that they're huge. Wow. I'm happy that they didn't do the gimmicky thing, which is to go with tapioca or whatever it's called, bubble rocks or whatever it is in English, because that's really like all the rage right now in Japan right now. This looks good. So you got the feline coffee ice with caramel sauce. It looks good. Yeah, I don't think I could eat all that. That is huge. Boba tea. There you go, guys. Boba or bubble. That's the huge thing in Japan right now. They call it tapioca. I don't know why. It's kind of crazy. It's all them Instagrammers. Velkana. So this is milk flavored shaved ice with mint ice cream. Heck yeah, sign me up. That looks good. See, he said tapioca. Okay, so they are doing tapioca. So I sounded like an idiot when I said it's. I'm happy that they're not. But here they go. It's just a special sleeve that goes on the cup, guys. They're not actually theming the tapioca drink to Monster Hunter. Come on, give me some news, guys. They did say that there's going to be world first revealed news. So I think we're going to get the goods, guys. So don't worry. I appreciate you guys being here for the entire hour and 10 minutes so far. We're all just in this together, waiting for the good stuff to come. Zin Ogre was cool, though. I'm very happy we got to see him together. I'm from Taiwan. I am glad for having this special ice event. Nice, Ryan. Have you had Ice Monster? Is it good? Boba Hunter. This is technically world first. I guess, but I don't think that's gonna be what it is. Okay, so the Ice Monster shop, they're gonna have a special design on the window during this period that they're gonna be doing it, of course. Again, this is in Motesando, so if you're in Japan during mid-September, you could go to see Center Guy, and then you can go to Motesando. You can walk it. It's only about 20-minute walk. What time is it in Japan? It is 8:13 p.m. 8:13. Aww. So they're doing a present campaign for that weird monkey thing from the hot spring. But only one person can win it. Whoa, it's huge. Wow. I want it. It almost looks like a, what is it, Gizmo. A gremlin, doesn't it? So how do we apply to win this? I wonder if it's like a thing that when you buy the copy of the game in Japan, you get like a code maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Hurry up, guys. Come on. 15 minutes. Give us the goods. Okay, so they're going to be giving out special point cards and posters. How do you apply? So they're going to tweet it out on September 6th. They'll tweet and let people know how they can apply in the raffle to win these things. Okay. So we'll have to wait for Twitter to let us know. And this is Japan only, though. How do you say faster in Japanese? Motto hayaku. Hora hora, motto hayaku. Isoge, isoge. Okay, this is the death of my wallet, guys. Ichiban Kuji is a thing where you go to convenience stores and you spend like $7, $8 and you get a ticket. You draw from a box and you either get the A through F prize or whatever. I usually end up dumping like $60 on this. I really like Ichiban Kuji. The quality is fantastic and there are always things that you can't get anywhere else. Wow, they're really banking on that snow monkey, huh? Oh, they're bringing back the honey thingy? Huh. Yeah, that Nargacuga poster thing looks really cool. It's probably not a poster. I think it's a hand towel, probably. So that's going to be this winter. They'll be doing that in Japan here. I feel really bad for someone like Arix Gaming, who I love. He was saying, "Oh, I'm going to share with you guys all the awesome details from the stream later on." Well, so far all there is some really cool Zenogre footage, and other than that, they haven't shown us anything. So, fingers crossed, guys. 14 more minutes, waiting for some nice video trailer or something. This is not the world first reveal, I bet. The Iceborne tissues, yeah, we can make a video about that. Maruha Nichiro. This is a frozen food company. Oh, it's just a package? It's not the food? Nah, they're just using packaging for these frozen pilafs and stuff like that. Wild dish. Wild dish. I like the name Wild Dish. That's nice. So you just put it in the microwave and then it's done. And you just open it up and start eating. I'll try it. They're not butt wipes, guys. The wet wipes is for your hand and your face and for if you're sweating. They're not for wiping your butt. That's it, guys. We're going to do a video on this. The world reveal. The special packaging for Wild Dish frozen pilaf. Oh, yeah. The stream is a gigantic ad. Oh, I believe they're going to give us the goods at the end. And that Zenogre gameplay, even though they did a really bad job of showing it, it was really cool to see. Yeah, they're going to do a campaign as well, so if you buy the goods, you can win something. We'll announce it in a few days. Yes, you can buy the Wild Dish at your nearest supermarket. Go to their frozen food section. Wow, they're not giving up on these collaborations, huh? Ah, Yosa just told everybody that the news is coming up now. So the world reveal is coming up very soon. I'm going to tweet this. New reveal coming momentarily. See, he knows that people want it. So Yosa is being nice and letting us know that they're about to reveal it. Good on him. Oh, these things are really good. These are like these little candies. They're like royal jelly with what is it? Honey. They're really good. They're just like little, like, you know, hard candies that you suck on. I like these. packages look nice. Yeah, I like these. They're themed off of the potion, but okay, guys, get ready. They're gonna giving us something coming up. Don't, if you are watching the video and you are like faster ahead than everybody else, don't spoil it. I'm gonna wait like a second. Whenever they reveal something new, I'm gonna wait a few seconds just so you guys can see it. Hopefully we can all experience it together. You guys think it's gonna be gore? I'm putting my money on Rajang, okay? Rajang, they're going crazy with all the thunder monsters. It's gotta be Rajang. Now here we go. Here we go, brand new game info. Yeah, he says they're gonna be doing title updates after release of the game. They're gonna talk about the first one, aren't they? Yep, he's going to reveal the first DLC monster coming. And he's going to show us a video. Here we go. Come on, be Rajang. DLC 1 Rajang would be sweet. Is that the Admiral? What is this? It's the ape. Oh, baby. Oh, that's great. Oh, that is so great. First DLC coming in October. Nice. Oh, look at that render. I guess, does that mean that people who play on PC are going to have Rajang from day one? If so, that's nice. All right, so October is going to be the first update, Rajang. It's only 1 month after release. Oh, so they have Tokyo Game Show coming up next week. Are they going to have him playable? They're going to have Iceborne playable at Tokyo Game Show. Thank you, NZ, for the donation. Who's 115757? Thank you so much. Oh, they're going to have Rajang playable next week at the Tokyo Game Show? Oh, nice. Tokyo Game Show. Sorry, I'm tweeting. So they said that they're really pushing the limits on trying to fine tune him for Tokyo Game Show, but they'll have him playable. He says you're either gonna beat him within time or you'll die. It's gonna be really tough. Oh, that's great. They're gonna use him as the big hunt for Tokyo Game Show. Was that worth an hour and 20 minutes of ads, guys? So they're saying for Rajang, they're going to have him be really agile in Iceborne, as if he wasn't already. They said, they really want to push the idea that he's very, really alive and vigorous. But he said they're just warning that the quest is going to be very, very, very difficult. So they're talking about that slinger ammo that you use to sort of KO a monster, and they said that that's going to be a really key item during the quest, probably to keep him under control. So they're going to have an icon bag that they'll be giving away at Tokyo Game Show. Is that the first time that we're seeing the Bracadios icon? Maybe the first time for me. Oh, they're going to have a life-size statue of Rajang and Velkhana on display. so you can take pictures of. I will definitely do that, so look forward to my pictures. And they're going to have a special stage event at Tokyo Game Show, of course, which they'll be talking about stuff as well. So they'll be doing a live play of Rajang on the live stage event that they're going to be live streaming from Tokyo Game Show. I actually did a monster feature on Rajang recently, so if you watch the video, you can see a lot about the lore of the monster and how it eats Kirin horns and all that kind of cool stuff. So they're showing off the stage times for the talk show that they're going to be doing. This is September 14th and 15th, guys. Oh, that's great. I'm so going to fight Rajang at Tokyo Game Show. I will let you guys know how it is. That's it for news. I'm sure they have something new to talk about at Tokyo Game Show, but the game will be out, so I'll know everything that's in it by then. So they have another good scene they're going to show off here. They're just talking about the digital version. Well, they talk about the pre-order bonus, probably. Do I think gore is more plausible? No, I don't. I mean, who knows? It could come, but I mean, I think gore is so iconic for Monster Hunter 4 that if they didn't include him in the release, it makes me think that they won't. But I could be wrong. I love Gore Magala, and we know that there was a dummy model of it for the movie that they were doing, so if Gore Magala has a role to play in the upcoming Hollywood movie next summer, then it's very possible they might release Gore Magala around that point. That would make sense to me. So I could definitely see Gore Magala coming next summer around the time of the movie. Again, if Gore Magala plays a critical role, because we saw in the early footage the test animations of Gore Magala facing off against a Rathalos in a shopping mall in LA. I know how stupid that sounds, but that was the test animation we saw. So, you know, there's hope, guys. There's still hope. Rajang, October. So how did it work for PC version for the Devil Joe? Was he available from the get-go? Does that mean that PC players will have Rajang from the get-go or not? I do admit I'm a little concerned that they have too many Thunder monsters. They've got Zinogre, they've got Rajang coming, so they really need to buff up the other stuff as well. Just so you know, these special soundtracks that come with the collector's packages are only like 10 songs. They just have the main theme of the game, the main theme of the hub town, the theme for Velkhana and stuff like that, Tigrex and Nargacuga. So it's not the full soundtrack, it's just a little sample CD that they include. I'm really surprised they're not talking about the end game, because we know in Ultimate versions or G ranks they always have an end game loop, which is different from, you know, the core game. I'm really surprised they're not talking about it. Like, I remember in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate they talked about guild quests. Right before Double Cross hit, they talked about the deviants and all that kind of stuff. So I'm surprised. I mean, I'm sure they have something in Iceborne. I'm just surprised they wouldn't talk about it before the game's released. I guess that'll make some people happy, because some people have been complaining that they're talking about too much before the game's out, spoiling everything. So, should be interesting to see what they have in store. Were there any Paralysis monsters announced for Iceborne? I don't know. We have Sleep with Paolumu. Yeah, I'm sure. He's just giving his parting message. But yeah, just gameplay. So if you guys are just joining now at the butt end of this thing, basically they showed us off a hunt against Zinogre. which was cool, but nothing surprising. And then they revealed that Rajang will be the first DLC monster coming in October, and that they will do a live stream of it at Tokyo Game Show, and it'll be playable. Guys, stop talking about leaks in the chat, please. I don't dig that. That's not cool. Talk about that on your own Discords, your own Twitter. Don't do it here, please. I don't want to talk about leaks here. True or not, rumor or not, no. Yeah, you know, the big reveal, of course, of this stream was the wet wipes that you can get if you go to Shibuya. The wet wipes, I think, was definitely the main thing that they wanted to show off today. Tsushimo-san, give us something else. Come on. He's just telling people that they'll do several news drops after release of the game because they have all these new DLC things planned, so he wants people to keep paying attention to them and whatever new events that they have. Yeah, I thought there would be more to translate for this stream, to be honest, guys, so I apologize if I wasn't able to help out too much. Hopefully my commentary so far has been interesting or a little bit helpful, I hope. Happy wiping. Comes out Friday in Japan here, so that is only Tuesday to Wednesday, Thursday to Friday, only 3 days from now, so exciting. Okay, well, I'll stick around for a few minutes so we can talk. I'm not just going to end this stream abruptly now that the live event has ended. Let's do a few minutes of chat and then we'll wrap it up, shall we? So I guess the first thing I'll ask is, votes, guys, was it worth it for an hour-and-a-half stream to basically have a demo of Zinogre and a reveal of the first DLC monsters? Yes or no? Let me know. Was it worth it or not? I think it could have been more concise, but I'm happy with what they showed. But it was a little long. But Rajang looks much better than I thought it would look. It looks more monkeyish, which is good. He looks a little older, a little bit more daunting. Thank you to everybody who sent me a donation. I did not think that that was something that was going to happen during this stream. It certainly wasn't something that I was aiming for. But thank you for the donations, guys. That was super appreciated. And every little bit, of course, helps me and everything else that I do. I do hope you guys look forward to my Iceborne content. I do plan on making videos. I just won't be doing, you know, like in-depth weapon reviews and tutorials. One, because I don't think it's that necessary. I think the game does such a good job now with the damage showing and all the training facilities. And we've already covered, you know, the beta where I covered all the different weapons and what I saw. So I think we're in good shape. And I know Rajang, I know Eric's Gaming will probably do tutorials, and he's been doing such a good job. So I think you can get all your tutorial fixes from him and other creators out there. But I do plan to make videos. I want to try to focus more on stuff that is something that I can do. Some, you know, like maybe going through, you know, the different, you know, what sets are popular in Japan right now? What weapons are good? You know, what should you go for? Stuff like that. I think people would enjoy that type of content. And also, there's a lot of good ideas that you guys have been giving me, like doing a video talking about the difference between variants, deviants, and subspecies might be cool. And I might do some monster feature videos as well. That would be cool. But yeah, so I look forward to it. But I'm going to be playing the game, obviously, and I have to get through it before I can start making content. So you might see a drought from me in the first week because I want to focus on playing the game and enjoying it. But then I'll start pumping out stuff once I have a better thing. I'll definitely do a review, though. I want to let people know how long story mode is going to be and stuff like that. I think that'll be cool. I am going to try to go to these events here in Tokyo so that I could send pictures on Twitter going over all the cool little stuff like the decoration of Shibuya. I don't know if I'll go to Omotesando to get that ice, but if I do, I'll take pictures of that. But it should be pretty fun. And I'm definitely looking forward to the 15th anniversary sort of exhibition hall that they're going to be doing here. Stream a playthrough? I can't. I just don't have time to stream, guys. I'll be stealing an hour here and there when I can play, so I'm not going to be streaming at the same time. Can I make a video addressing the problems with the Monster Hunter community? Nah. I think the community overall is great. I think there are little things that are annoying, but I think that's with every game, right? In every community. I think overall, the Monster community is as golden as it's ever been. People are helpful. People are fun. People enjoy the game together. I think it's what comes with just Monster Hunter and the the non-competitive online. I like it, and Monster Hunter community has never been better. So I think all the new hunters have been fantastic, and the community. Usually, if you grow by 13 million players, you'd expect it to become like toxic or nasty. But I think the community in large has been great. So I'm very proud of everybody, and I'm proud to be part of it. Am I a Devil Joe or a Rajang guy? I don't know. I would normally say I'm a Devil Joe guy. He's definitely on my list of my top favorite monsters. And I hated Rajang for a long time, but I've learned to love Rajang. I've learned to get better at it, you know? He was a hard monster for me for a long time. In fact, he was the hardest monster for me for a long time. But I've definitely gotten better. Sorry, I'm just reading comments here, guys. You hate that the Lance has no skills, not including Clutch Claws. Actually, I'm fine with it. The Lance, I think the Clutch Claw is great. I mean, if you've been watching the speedruns of people playing against Velkhana in the beta, the Clutch Claw is certainly usable. It's not a gimmick. So I think the Counter Claw and the fact that you get knocked off harder than any other weapon, I think the Clutch Claw is best used with the Lance, so I'm pretty excited about that. And remember, it's a heavy type, so it does... Whoa, Anthony, you're right. Thank you for the translation screen with 5,000 yen donation. That's crazy. Dude. Dude. You didn't have to do that. That's, wow. Thank you. But yeah, as I was saying with the Lance, the Lance has the heavy mount one, so we can create a weak spot, which means it's perfect. Using the Clutch Claw whenever you want to create a weak spot, like that's great for Lance. So I'm pretty excited for Lance users. Wow, thank you for that donation. That's crazy. Rajang Joe and Basil triple hunt. That is going to be crazy, isn't it? I want to see turf wars between all those guys. I think that would be cool. Yeah, 5,000 yen is like $50. That's a crazy donation. Like seriously, thank you. Wow. Now I feel like going for the collector's edition. I'm joking. I don't know what weapons are you guys going to be playing. I want to say your main, but you know, your first initial weapon that you do to get through the bulk of the story. What weapon are you guys using? I think I'm going to go hammer this time. I really enjoyed hammer in the demo, and I think that I've never actually done hammer for the story quest, the key quests, you know, and I think that's going to be fun. Wow, lots of great swords, bows, sword and shield, lance, hammer, charge blade. Wow, everything here, guys. Gun lance, yeah, gun lance is getting a lot of love now that we saw the damage it can do. Sheesh. Great. I see every weapon here being represented. Hunting horn, of course, is great. Switch axe, hammer, everything. Wow. So we got a good mix. So I do hope that hunting horn is not on the very bottom of the stupid Wyverian dude's list where he tells you which weapons are popular and which ones aren't. Gaijin, did you make an opinion on Chameleos? I love Chameleos. I love the theme song. It's so Asian. It's so mysterious. The theme's cute, right? The little googly eyes. And I love the Chameleos weapons. As you know, I'm a big fan of its insect glaive. So I would love to see Chameleos come back. Onadzuchi is the Japanese name for that monster. So, okay, Zenogre guitar. So, I keep calling it an electric guitar, and everybody has been telling me that I'm wrong. It's an electric bass guitar, or electric bass. I don't know what the right way to say it because of the amount of strings on it. So I do feel bad that I misquoted that in my Zinogre monster feature and I called it a guitar when it's a bass. Shows how much I actually know about music, which is nothing. Darth Maul, thank you for the $10 donation. Thanks for the stream, sir. Give Yuna a hug for us. I will. She is in her bedroom just chilling out, wondering when dinner's going to be. I told her that I was going to do a live stream. She thought that would be fun because I don't normally do that. So she told me good luck, and she's been very good about not bothering me while I'm doing it. So God bless her. She's so great. What means the title in the Japanese YouTube video? I don't know which title you guys are talking about. Sorry. There is a bass guitar. It's electric. Okay, cool. Yeah, NCHP, I love the fact that you're here. You make so many great animation videos. Yuna is a huge fan of you guys as well. I love your videos. She was really upset at me though. She saw at the end of your animation video the people who have donated, and she says, "Where's your name, Dad?" And I'm like, "I haven't donated." She's like, "You should donate." So I will get around to that, I promise. Can't wait to see new players reacting to Daddy Rajang, yes. However, I gotta admit, maybe it's because I don't live in the West. I don't understand the jokes about Rajang and this, you know, like... So I want to keep my stream clean, so I'm not going to talk about it, but there's some really weird memes about Rajang and what it does to a hunter, and I don't know where that came from. It must be some Western joke or something, but... Yeah, Rajang versus New Hunter is going to be really fun. Is Rajang confirmed? Yes. So Rajang was confirmed as the October first DLC monster, similar in the way that Devil Joe was released. Which is why I was guessing that it would be announced, because it just makes sense. You know, I'm not a prophet. I don't have inside sources at Capcom. It was just an educated guess, looking at what they've done in the past. Sorry. Yeah, okay, so you guys understand what I'm talking about Rajang, so, like, I just don't get it. It's just weird to me. But yeah, Rajang is a fun monster because he hits so hard that if you do not have an upgraded armor, one shot, you're gone. So I guess Iceborne is more likely has all the monster out. I don't know. I think the majority of the monsters that they feel are PR worthy, they've definitely announced, but I do feel that they might surprise us with some minor monsters. If you look at the elemental roster, I think there's certain areas in which we know that there's a gap where we're missing certain monsters of certain elements, and I think there might be a few surprises in there. I don't know. I could be wrong, but we'll find out for sure. Rajang is the definition of a glass cannon. No, he's not. Rajang's got tons of HP. You kidding me? Rajang can take a beating, man. However, those back legs, put on an ice weapon and it just will fall over like no one else. Like, oh. So, definitely a monster you can mitigate. I'm expecting Fatalis. Yes, I'm expecting Fatalis as well. I think it's tradition at this point. The fact that they're using Fatalis as a PR tool for the 15th anniversary or whatever, that's telling. You know, I think Fatalis will definitely make it in as the endgame boss or one of them. If it doesn't, I'd be really surprised. Like, really surprised. Yeah, we need more water and dragon element. I agree. I think we do. Do I expect Alatreon? I do. I do expect Alatreon only for the fact that it satisfies some of the elemental things, like dragon, fire, ice. It just seems to be themed in so well in the thunder. I would love to see it, but I'm really worried that if they bring Alatreon, that the Clutch Claw would make it too easy for you to get up to its head and break off the horns. Alatreon as a siege, like a Call of Teroth hunt, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Where at the very end, you bust off Alatreon's horns and then you clear the quest. Wouldn't that be awesome? Do I think Najarala would fit into Monster Hunter World? I don't know. I think it's a tough one because it's so skinny. It's a snake. It can go in between and out things. I think it would be a nightmare to debug. It'd be very hard. Amaterasu would be an awesome DLC monster if it's not in the game. that would be a good one for water. So yeah, Siege would be pretty cool. Oh wow, I put Monster Hunter World Iceborne Steam unofficial commentary. It's classic Gaijin Hunter to have a very bad misspelling when I rush and I write something. You'll see it in all my old videos when I had text. I always have typos. If it doesn't have a typo, it's mostly likely not me. How is Elytron called in Japanese? It's my brain is freaking on me. Arabatorion. Alba. It's like the disco team, right? Arabatorion. Plesioth, the final boss. Yeah, we do need Plesioth. That would be a perfect monster for water, wouldn't it? Oh, man. Yeah, so if you guys are just coming in now, I'm about to end the stream. We're just having a fun conversation here about, you know, what we're looking forward to in Iceborne, what we thought about the stream and stuff like that. So I'm just going to wrap up in a few minutes so I can go make dinner for Yuna. If it stopped raining, I might go out for ramen with her. That would be nice. It is a school night, but I'm not a strict parent. I don't care too much about that. She doesn't even do her homework at night. She does it in the morning. It's what she prefers. And, you know, I told her it's homework, and she said, you know, as long as I get it done. I was like, yeah, I agree. You can do it whenever you want. Do you think the old Everworm is Dalamadur? I have no idea. And ask me in a week. And I could tell you maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. Did they tease Plesioth? No. I think people are just having fun and they're talking about Plesioth. There was no teases at all. All they said was look forward to more announcements for new DLC monsters. And that's it. What time does school start in Japan? She starts school at like 8:15. So she leaves the house around 8, the same time as I do for work. And then every day school ends at a different time. It's really bizarre. Like sometimes they're home at like 1, sometimes 3. Like it's different every day. It's so weird. I hate to plug my own videos, but go on and check out my Rajang feature video. I did research. I have pictures of its armor, of the concept art of how they created the monster, and I did talk in depth about the history of Rajang. And I think, you know, either people didn't see the video. I think a lot of people did, actually. I had a lot of really cool comments on there. So definitely check it out. Gaijin, your English is good. You know, I'll take that as a compliment because I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I will joke that English is kind of a foreign language in Cleveland. I'm joking. I am a native speaker of English, obviously, but I do get myself tied up because I speak Japanese so often at home and at work that sometimes my brain will switch into Japanese mode and my English starts to come out really weird. Sorry, I'm just keeping up a chat here. Every feature I've done has been followed by a confirmation. You know what? The reason why is because I picked monsters that I thought were highly likely to appear in Iceborne. I don't know if that makes me business savvy, but I did purposely choose monsters that I thought would be in Iceborne. So honestly, I think they would be on anybody's list of possible monsters, so I don't consider myself a prophet. I think it was just educated guesses. Draco, sorry, I don't comment on leaks, so I don't know. At this point, anything's possible. Really, anything's possible because they're going to be adding DLC monsters, and who knows, maybe they haven't decided them all yet. How am I? Am I good? I'm very good. I'm happy that the stream seemed to go okay, despite the fact that most of this was not new news. Can I talk with a Japanese accent? If you mean in Japanese, I would say no. I think my Japanese is good, but I definitely have an accent, like big time. I'm not like Dogen or whoever it is on Twitter who can speak really good with a minimal English accent. I definitely have an accent, so I don't think you'll ever get rid of that. Or you have to train to get rid of it, so I just accept it. As far as all the Japanese talk, I actually am going to be interviewed on a show that talks. It's just a podcast, but it's a podcast talking about people who've come to Japan, why they came to Japan, their experience with learning the language, working here, game industry. And I'm going to be doing a rather long interview in the next week or two. So I'm going to post it on Twitter, and I'll be going really in depth on why I came to Japan, how I learned Japanese, and stuff like that. So if you're interested in that subject, I'll save most of it here and just say look forward to that. And I'll definitely plug it on my Twitter once that thing goes live. But it'll be a really fun interview where I go into those details. So look forward to that. NCH, I have a video on my channel talking about the Sakura method of farming charms, where the entire video is done in Japanese. I spoke Japanese the entire video. So go ahead and watch that. And you can, and then you can judge how I sound in Japanese. Don't put me on the spot, guys. I'm actually pretty shy, so if you tell me to speak, I'll just clam up here and I won't say anything. I'm definitely a shy person. I have a hard time going out and meeting new people. I'm the guy who's in the corner of the club, you know, sipping on his cocktail. I don't dance, I don't socialize, but I like meeting new people though, so I'm getting better. But y'all make me nervous. I can't believe how many of you guys are still here and the stream's over and we're just chatting. That's crazy. Thank you for coming around. It makes me happy. I love talking about Monster Hunter and geeking out with you guys. It's why I do it. Gaijin-san saiko desu yo. I'm not Gaijin-san. I'm Gaijin Hunter. You just arrived. Community chatting, exactly. There's no video to go along with it, but it is fun to chat, isn't it? Yeah, socializing is an important skill. It's something I wish I had learned a little bit better when I was younger. Didn't you dance at E3 a few years ago? Yes, I did a prance with Matt Walker, obviously producer of Devil May Cry. Me and him are friends, and he came up with the idea of prancing behind the live stream, so we did it together. That was really fun. The memes have already begun on MHWorld. Oh, good gosh. I think I know what memes you guys are talking about, and that's a shame. You know, thank you for saying that my voice is easy to listen to. I've actually had a complex for a long time where I just don't like my voice. I think that's common with a lot of people. So it's nice to hear that people say that I'm easy to hear. So, Nihongo oshite senpai. I don't know what you're saying. Anyways, guys, I gotta go eat dinner. I gotta go make dinner for my daughter. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream. It's been really fun to chat with you guys. I don't often stream at all. I'm not good at it. But this has been really fun for me. And I'm happy that I'm able to keep up with the chat. Metal Guitar, it's good to see you here as well. And everyone else. There's so many people here I saw that I like and I follow, and I haven't been able to shout you guys out. But thank you so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for all your support. Thank you to everybody who actually sent a donation during your stream. That's crazy again. Totally unexpected. Whoa, hang on. Another donation, sheesh. Famix, as a fellow hunter, thank you for all you do for the community. Maybe someday I'll meet you on the field as a hunting partner taking down Rajang. Maybe. I don't often stream. I don't go online and play with other players. But I do enjoy it once I get through, you know, I get the game out of my system. I like to randomly join a team here and there and help out. So it could be fun. Keep doing it so we can get ramen. Oh, I got more than enough for ramen, guys. Anyways, thank you so much. Go online, tell people what you thought about the reveals, and a few more days until release. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it as much as I am. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. I'm going to kill the stream now. Talk to you again soon, hopefully. See ya. And that awkward pause as I look for the stop streaming button. Okay, take it easy, guys. Thank you.